joy of connecting with your loved ones, browsing the web, or even playing games using only your thoughts. This is made possible by placing a small, cosmetically invisible implant in a part of your brain that plans movements. The device is designed to interpret your neural activity so you can operate a computer or a smartphone by simply thinking about moving. No wires or physical movement are required.
Hi, this is Rachel Israel with STEM News and Global World Report. We have breaking news that will have a huge impact on the global scene in the very near future. Let's take a look at what's going on around the world.
Elon Musk is known for revolutionizing cars and rockets, but his boldest vision yet is Neuralink. Neuralink isn't about machines, it's about the human brain. The company's mission connects minds directly to computers. This brain-computer interface, or BCI, is no longer science fiction. Neuralink's tiny implant reads brain signals and translates thoughts into digital commands. The goal? Restore independence to people with severe paralysis or neurological conditions. Imagine someone unable to move or speak suddenly able to control a computer just by thinking. Neuralink's chip, surgically implanted, bridges the gap between mind and machine. It's a complex challenge requiring expertise in neuroscience, robotics, and surgery. Musk's involvement has accelerated innovation and brought global attention. The world watched as Neuralink prepared for its first human trial. Now that moment has arrived. For the first time, a person's thoughts have been directly linked to a computer. This is more than a technological milestone. It's a glimpse into a new era for medicine. The story begins with a single patient, but its impact could change millions of lives. Meet Sarah, a 29-year-old from Austin, Texas, paralyzed after a car accident. Once isolated and unable to communicate, she volunteered for Neuralink's first human trial. A surgical robot implanted the link chip into her brain's motor cortex. The device's tiny threads detect her brain's electrical signals. After surgery, the team began calibration, asking Sarah to imagine moving her hand. At first, nothing happened. But soon, the system learned her neural patterns. Then, a breakthrough. Sarah moved a cursor on a screen just by thinking. For her, it was overwhelming. A return to digital freedom. She could browse the web, send emails, and play games all with her mind. Each day, her speed and accuracy improved as she and the AI adapted together. This wasn't just about technology, it was about restoring agency and connection. Sarah's story is proof that brain-computer interfaces can transform lives. It's a testament to resilience and innovation. For millions with paralysis, it's a beacon of hope. The future of human-computer interaction has arrived. How does Neuralink's technology actually work? The system has two main parts, the link chip and its microscopic threads. These threads, thinner than a hair, are inserted into the brain to detect neuron activity. When you think, neurons fire in unique patterns. Neuralink's threads listen in. The chip captures these signals and wirelessly transmits them to a computer. Machine learning software decodes the patterns, translating thoughts into digital actions. For Sarah, thinking about moving her hand became moving a cursor. The system learns and adapts, becoming more intuitive over time. After calibration, using it feels natural, like an extension of her own body. The technology is seamless. Thoughts become commands instantly. This direct mind-to-machine link is a scientific breakthrough. It's not just reading thoughts, it's enabling action. The potential for restoring lost abilities is enormous. Neuralink's approach is setting a new standard for brain-computer interfaces. The science is real and the results are life-changing. Sarah's success is just the beginning. For millions with paralysis, Neuralink offers hope for restored independence. Brain-computer interfaces could help people with spinal injuries, ALS, strokes, and more. The technology may also treat conditions like Parkinson's, depression, or even restore vision and hearing. Neuralink gives researchers a new window into the brain, accelerating discoveries. Doctors see a future where these devices are as common as pacemakers. Patient advocacy groups call this a turning point for medicine. Families see renewed optimism for loved ones. The excitement is real. Science fiction is becoming reality. This is more than a medical device. It's a revolution in how we connect, communicate, and heal. Sarah's story is the first chapter. The future is wide open. Neuralink's promise is immense, but so are the ethical questions. Implanting chips in healthy brains raises concerns about enhancement and inequality. Privacy is critical. Our brain data is deeply personal. Who owns this data? How do we protect it from misuse or hacking? Mind control, once fiction, is now a real risk if safeguards fail. Strict regulations and privacy protections are essential. The technology must always serve the user, never control them. Society must debate where to draw the line between therapy and enhancement. Scientists, ethicists, and the public must shape responsible innovation. We must celebrate hope for people like Sarah, but remain vigilant. Progress must be balanced with caution. If we get it right, this breakthrough can serve humanity's best interests. The future of mind and machine is ours to shape.
Join me as I dive into the incredible world of Elon Musk's brain chip and see if I can get it to help a paralyzed woman use a computer again. Elon Musk's neurotechnology company, Neuralink, has been working on a brain chip that could potentially help people with paralysis control devices with their minds. This technology has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with computers and other machines. A paralyzed woman, who was unable to move or communicate effectively, was the first human participant in this groundbreaking trial. Her story is a testament to the power of innovation in the human spirit. The brain chip, called the M1 sensor, is a tiny device that's implanted directly into the brain, and it's designed to read neural signals. These signals can then be used to control devices, like computers or robots. In this case, the woman was able to use the chip to control a computer, which is a huge milestone for this technology. The team at Neuralink is optimistic about the potential of this technology to help people with paralysis and other motor disorders. The significance of this momentous event cannot be overstated. For people with paralysis, being able to control a computer or other device with their minds could be a game changer. It could allow them to communicate with loved ones, access information, and even control their living environments. The possibilities are endless, and it's exciting to think about the potential impact on people's lives. The woman's journey with paralysis has been long and challenging. She's had to adapt to a new way of living, and it's been tough on her and her loved ones. But with this technology, she's taking her first steps towards regaining some independence. The team at Neuralink is working closely with her to ensure that she's comfortable and confident with the technology. As the day of the implant procedure arrived, the excitement was palpable. The woman, along with the Neuralink team, was eager to see if the brain chip would work as expected. The procedure was a success, and the team began to monitor the woman's progress as she learned to use the computer with her mind. The expectations were high, and everyone involved was hoping for a positive outcome. The woman's first attempts to use the computer were met with a mix of emotions. She was excited to try, but also a bit apprehensive. As she focused her mind and tried to control the cursor on the screen, the team held their breaths. The initial reactions were priceless, a mix of frustration and determination. The woman was determined to master this technology, and the team was right behind her, cheering her on. "I couldn't believe it when I saw the cursor moving on the screen," she said. "It was like a miracle." The team was ecstatic, and they couldn't wait to see how far she could take it. With each small success, the woman's confidence grew, and she began to realize the possibilities. As the woman continued to work with the brain chip, she faced some challenges. There were technical difficulties, and some emotional moments, but she persevered. The team was there to support her every step of the way, and together, they worked through the tough times. The woman's progress was remarkable, and it was clear that this technology was going to change her life. The moment of truth arrived when the woman successfully used the computer to send a message to her loved ones. The room erupted in cheers and tears as she realized she'd done it. The team was overjoyed, and the woman was overwhelmed with emotion. It was a moment she'll never forget, and it's a testament to the power of human ingenuity. The successful trial is a huge milestone for Neuralink and for the field of neurotechnology. The results show that this technology has the potential to help people with paralysis and other motor disorders. The future implications are vast, and it's exciting to think about the possibilities. This technology could enable people to control prosthetic limbs, communicate with loved ones, or even control their living environments. But with great power comes great responsibility. As this technology advances, we need to consider the potential risks and abuses. Could it be used to control people's minds or manipulate their thoughts? The ethics of this technology are complex, and it's essential that we have a thoughtful and nuanced conversation about its implications. The future of this technology is uncertain, but one thing is clear: it has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with machines. As we move forward, we need to be mindful of the potential risks and benefits. We need to ensure that this technology is used for the greater good and that it's accessible to those who need it most. Share your thoughts in the comments about this incredible technology and its implications. If you're interested in learning more about the intersection of technology and humanity, be sure to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, that's the news for tonight. Thank you so much for continually supporting our content. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and share this with your friends and family. I'm sure they would find it interesting as well. We're very excited to continue this journey with you. We thank you all for bringing certain stories to our attention, and for continually keeping us updated with certain events around the world.
The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Kids, Volume 2. Available August 15, 2025 on Amazon. The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Children. Color 30 fun designs of inspirational verses and Christian artwork. A beautiful children's coloring book designed to fill your child's mind with the positive words of God's love. The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Kids was designed to be a fun, yet effective way to help children calm their tension. Hand-lettered quotes and adorable hand-designed illustrations will inspire your child as they reflect on God's promises.